Hello, guys. Welcome to a new episode of Teen Talks. We are at TEDx, and today we have Besma. Please, could you introduce yourself to the audience, please?
Oh, hi everyone. Besma. I'd like to introduce myself as Tunisian hardware, German software. I'm an engineer and businesswoman. I live in Portugal right now. I'm passionate about technology and AI, and that was the topic of my speech, of my talk at TEDx today. For the rest, please have a look at my LinkedIn profile. Would love to hear from you guys.
So my first question is, do you think AI is going to be a useful tool for us or is going to replace us all?
Oh, the answer is so clear to me. It's going to be extremely useful, very important. It's not going to change. It's not going to replace human beings. It's not going to replace you students. It's not going to replace people who are working. It's going to replace certain jobs. It's going to augment us human beings. Mm-hmm. I think everyone needs to get involved and understand how they can use AI, how they can leverage the power of AI in their life, in their work, in their job, in their studies. So, yeah, definitely. It's going to be super useful for you.
Okay. But how do you guarantee that? Because especially for me, right?
Yeah.
So many specialists say that it's going to replace us. Some say it's not going to replace us. So us students, we are scared to choose which career. We don't know which careers are going to get replaced or not.
Okay, that's a very good point. Okay. So let me just go back a little bit. When you look at the Industrial Revolution, it did actually replace a lot of jobs or eliminate a lot of jobs. But what happened is so many other jobs were created. Same was with the digital revolution. A lot of jobs were created that you didn't have before the internet, but other jobs were eliminated. With the AI revolution, the same thing is going to happen. Many jobs, especially what we call the knowledge economy, like the knowledge level, it's not going to be bringing any value. Yeah. So there's no point for you as a human being to be coming in to do something that AI can respond to. And AI has access to the immense knowledge of the whole humanity. You've got in your pocket an expert, an educator, a legal advisor, a doctor. They have all the answers. So for you, the younger generation, it's not so much about, okay, what do I need to study to get a particular job? It's about what skills do I need? No matter what you study, what skills do I need? What skills are going to differentiate me as a human being so that I can use AI to augment me rather than being scared of being replaced by AI. And the skills is very simple. It's about being able to ask the right questions. What makes you human is your intuition, your curiosity, your creativity, your desire to seek knowledge, to seek the truth, to question things. So these are things that AI will not be doing. It's going to be kept to us human beings. So focus on the skills and the soft skills rather than on what job is going to be available or not. And the most important thing is to try to focus on how to think and not what to learn and what to think.
So let's track back a bit.
Okay.
I want to learn more about your history. So how was your journey to get until this moment, until you're learning about AI and educated about AI?
Okay, so since I was a child, I loved math. I loved science. I actually wanted to be an astronaut, but there was no possibility to be an astronaut in my home country or even in Germany when I was studying engineering. So I went for electrotechnical engineering and I loved it. But then I practiced engineering in R&D centers for several years. And then I realized that I have a passion for running big projects, managing companies, managing revenues. And so I did my MBA a few years after my engineering degree. And then from there on, I went from a career perspective, if you like. I'm a corporate person, so I've been working in Germany, in the UK, in Japan. I took roles from an engineering to project management, strategy, planning, business development, sales, marketing. Nowadays, I have my own company. I advise C-level and boards on their business strategy, their expansion, their growth, a lot based on AI nowadays and how to leverage AI in order to grow their businesses and to build sustainable advantage.
So do you feel women are being fairly represented in this new technological movement?
Totally not. Totally not. I am quite active when it comes to women in tech. I love to see more girls studying STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math.
Yeah.
And therefore having more women starting their jobs as engineers, as managers, as directors, as senior leaders, so that we can, what we call, have enough people or enough women for the funnel. We don't have that right now, not in traditional technology fields, and much less for AI. So right now we have about 22% of the AI professionals, the experts that are developing AI right now, 22% only are women. That's 1 in 5.
Yeah.
And as we discussed earlier, like AI requires all skills, requires a diverse set of knowledge and expertise to make sure that we build an AI that is for the best for our future and not a biased AI, if you like.
So, just a final question
Yes.
to end this interview. What advice you give to young people to educate themselves about AI, how to use it properly?
That's a very good question because I'm not sure if there is one answer fits all. But
I think it multiple answers.
yes, but I'll try to leave it as generic as possible, but as specific as possible for you young people. It's really about educating yourself in your field by going in and asking questions. There are so many open courses and free online courses right now. So it depends on your interests, whether you're a programmer or whether you love finance or you are more into science or into medicine or whatever you're doing. The only thing I would say is like go to ChatGPT and just say I'm doing this and that. I would like to know more about AI and how it's going to implicate or to impact my future and my profession. And I want you to develop a full program for me to learn more about AI in the next, let's say, 4 weeks. And you'll get a full program on a daily basis, what you should study, where you can find it, and how you can evolve, and what modules you need to have, in order to build your capacity. What I would recommend to every young student like you is just don't go on the passive side. Don't say, oh, I'll figure it out when I finish studying, or this is not relevant for me today, or oh, I have no time because I've got so many exams and I don't have time for that right now. Whoever is going to understand how AI is solving real problems and what type of skills are necessary in the AI age, these are going to be the leaders of the next generation. So it's up to you to decide, do you want to be a leader or a follower? Do you want to be told what your life is going to look like, or do you want to be involved in that? And you can always find the time to study and learn and understand how AI is evolving. And I can tell you, every single week stuff is happening and it's mind-blowing. So invest your time.
Thank you so much. That's some great advice. Thank you for coming here, giving your time. Do you have any final comments on AI or maybe women in STEM?
I think perhaps the one thing that I would like to leave here, and which is something I try to focus on in the TED Talk, is trying to make it clear that AI is not just a subject for engineers and experts. It's not for data scientists and machine learning engineers. It's for everyone. Everyone needs to be involved. This is as transformative as electricity hundreds of years ago. So everyone needs to get involved, whether you're a mother of teenagers, or whether you're a doctor or a nurse or a businessman or a housewife. It doesn't matter what you do. It's going to impact your life. And therefore, I would say AI literacy is for everybody. So we don't have it structured right now. So the EU AI Act has defined exactly what is AI literacy for employees, for employers to educate their employees. But we need that in the society with everybody else, not just in the job. So right now, there's no such a structured system of how to educate society on AI. So it's really up to you. You need to join the discussion. You need to join the debate. You need to educate yourself in order to understand how this transformative technology is going to impact our lives.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Bye bye, guys. See you next time.